there's still a lot of this game left over.
It's a long game, and I love it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Just any single level feels like it's 3 times the size of Sonic 3.
Oh yeah.
And there were definitely a couple of levels in Sonic 3 where you were getting pretty close to that 10-minute time limit. Like in order to beat Flying Battery like in a reasonable amount of time, Act 2 especially, you have to take the lower route. Otherwise, you're going to be there for like 6 or 7 minutes.
I think the Flying Battery level in my Knuckles playthrough on the Sonic 3 LP was the longest video, but only because I kept dying like a total dumbass. I am always surprised that they brought back Sky Chase Zone. Like, that always struck me as one of the levels they wouldn't bring back. But in a game full of deep cuts, I suppose they had to get that one in.
At least they gave it a nicer background.
It is a very nice background.
Yeah.
I love like how many layers they have, like so that the ground looks like it's scrolling naturally.
Yeah.
Do people not like Sky Chase generally?
Everybody likes Sky Chase
Well,
because Sky Chase is a breather level. Sky Chase exists to give you a minute to relax after you finally beat Metropolis Zone. It's your hey, good job, congratulations moment.
Yeah.
Relax a little bit before you get into the hard final gauntlet.
Yeah. Everything after this point is going to kill you almost immediately.
Yeah.
Sky Chase Zone from falling off the bottom of the level, and Death Egg Zone because you literally do not have rings and have to go up against 2 bosses back to back.
Yep.
No checkpoint.
Yeah.
You missed the very beginning where we discussed a little bit of that.
Oh my god, I just realized the little light on his train is from Starlight Zone. Oh my god. Oh my god, I never even noticed that before now.
I love the nose and the little like
That's such a fucking
mustache.
deep cut. Oh my god.
I just enjoy Conductor Eggman's hat.
Conductor Eggman is wonderful too. Plenty to like about it, but holy shit, I never even realized that until just now.
Can't believe you've been hoodwinked.
Fighting the birds from Starlight?
Maybe.
I think...
Wait, not Starlight. Springyard? Springyard.
Springyard,
yeah.
Springyard, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Springyard.
the pinballish one.
Man, Starlight Zone might have my favorite music in Sonic 4.
It really does. It was music so good that it was actually a Masato Nakamura like single.
Wow.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. It's great.
Yes. There's some video of like a performance within like the last couple of years where he's playing it to this like just stadium full of people. It's kind of amazing in a way.
I feel like there is a portion of Sega that is desperate to make the Mega Drive nostalgic in Japan, despite no one caring for it at the time there.
Well, I mean, I have no idea if any of the people there even sort of consider that, oh, this is actually a song from Sonic 1. They just really
I just mean in general terms, there is like a part of Sega that desperately wants the Mega Drive to be a nostalgic favorite in Japan.
I wish they'd do it the other way. I wish they'd try to celebrate the Saturn here. Nope.
That would involve them having to make Saturn emulators. They're not going to do that.
Fighter Mega Mix, yeah!
Oh, Fighters Mega Mix. I will You play the AM2 Palm Trees, I'll play the Daytona car.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take it.
That is kind of wonderful.
Well, oh no, Pepsi Man was fighting Vipers. That's
yeah. Pepsi Man is. I'm always confused when I remember that Pepsi Man is Japanese version of fighting Vipers, not Fighters Mega Mix.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
The GDQ run of
Pepsi
Pepsi
for
Man,
TV game.
The GDQ run of Pepsi Man is among the greatest things I've ever seen.
Also, Pepsi for TV game.
Like, what was the game that they did? The one with the bear in the car, High Bear Nation, or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, that
it was on for like 3 seconds in the Awful Games block.
Yeah, my only problem with the Awful Games block is that it is called the Awful Games block because there are very clearly several games in those blocks that are actually genuinely great.
Yeah, like I feel like it's like weird games more often than not.
Yeah, right. Like there's also Superman 64, and under those circumstances is Superman 64 good? Oh dear. Oh,
yeah, I feel like it needs the more what do you call it? The more expansive meaning that has been associated with the phrase kusoge, where it's just like
Yeah.
Sometimes these are just weird,
Right.
but they're
that's
off the wall enough that you know they fit together.
Like on some level, stuff like that one game where every time you think that the spikes won't kill you, that was trending on Twitter like a month like before we were recording this.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
My little iPhone game.
Like that one, that is like extremely cleverly designed because it continues to just constantly subvert your expectations.
It's I want to be the guy. That's the entire design aesthetic of I want to be the guy. You've talked to Kane, right, MuteKi? I mean, you have to have talked to Kane.
Yeah, right. Yes, our good buddy Kane, the designer who, of the I Want to Be the Guy, and a few other things. What was it?
Brave Earth is coming out like in a few months, supposedly.
Oh,
Sure it is.
yeah, he said that.
Yeah, supposedly. I've been on his ass about that for like 3 years now. Damn it.
Well,
I don't like this boss because I never seem to hit him like in time to hit the actual hit. His actual
Oh god,
hitbox.
yeah, it is really hard to tell when he's directly over you.
Yeah, you never quite know because like
Yeah.
the size of his head seems inconsistent between when he's jumping up and down and when he's jumping across, right?
Yeah,
So you
like,
think,
I feel like that's my biggest criticism of this game is that all of these boss designs are really clever, like, to just watch, but they're actually kind of a pain to really, like, actually seriously go up against.
Yeah.
I am thankful that for the time attacks, they don't actually include any of the bosses.
Oh yeah, no, that was a good choice.
I mean, not that you could do a time attack on this level anyway, because it is an auto-scroller, but...
I'm sure someone would find a way.
You know what is sort of funny is that there is a version of Sonic 2, the one in the multi-game compilation called literally Sonic Compilation, that's Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic Triple Trouble. And in that one, and only in that one, they actually reprogrammed the way that the tornado works to literally always be underneath Sonic. So if you do like a really fast spin dash, in most copies of Sonic 2, like just normally, you will fall off the tornado.
I mean, hell,
But
I fell off the tornado earlier just now.
Yeah, but in that version specifically, the tornado will literally stay underneath Sonic, but because Sonic's spin dash makes him move so quickly, it sort of makes the tornado look like it's stuttering, because it is literally just copying Sonic's position like after he's about to fall off of it. So rather than like move it at the same speed that Sonic is moving, it just is like, oh, Sonic's gonna fall off, let's reposition it to X off of that. So instead it just kind of does that stuttering thing.
It warps.
Yeah. It looks
I'd like
really
to point out that this level seems like it must have been made, like this sort of level that would only exist in the fashion that it does by when it's made by someone who's obsessed with like Sonic 2 betas.
Oh,
Because
yes.
it clearly has Dusty Desert DNA in it.
Oh yes, there's
The Sonic 2 beta, like, I'm not sure if like there's any word for it other than thirst. Thirst is a good word.
People are horny on main for the Sonic 2 beta.
Back in the 90s, they absolutely were. We didn't know, like nowadays we know exactly everything there was to know about it, but back then people like the actual like details of it were pretty sparse and hard to come by. So people would like have enormous pages dedicated to this like crazy leaked beta, and of like
was
all
kind of
these crazy
amazing.
theories about how would have time travel worked, all this shit.
Like one of the things that I really like about these otherwise rejected levels, they are all some of the most visually stunning stuff produced for Sonic at all. And the sort of thing
That's probably part of why they were rejected.
Like, all of them were rejected because they were basically done by the American wing of the group of people that was working on Sonic 2 at the time. Like, basically, the
Oh yeah,
what's
because
known
the
as
whole
Sega
Sega Technical Institute thing.
Yeah. And in a couple of cases, it was clear that it was because they were already pretty similar to some ideas that were going to be in the game anyway. Like Mystic Cave and Hidden Palace, there is not that much ground separating the two of them. Like
So much so
both...
that in the iOS version, Mystic Cave became Hidden Palace.
Yep. Just gotta...
Also, enjoying all of these Sonic obscurities fighting you right now?
Yes, Sonic the Fighters. All three Sonic the Fighters characters, including the one from...
You love Bean the Dynamite and whatever the
yes.
hell the polar bear.
Yeah, being the Dynamite from Dynamite Ducks, or I guess their son, or
Yeah,
something.
unlike any of
Yeah, I
those
don't
other
think he's
assholes,
literally the
Bean-
duck from Dynamite Ducks.
Bean
but-
Yeah,
had
'cause-
his own video game.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Well, yeah, he predates being a Sonic character by being from Dynamite Ducks.
Yeah, like all three of them showed up in the comics eventually as sort of the minions.